Hi guys, and welcome back to Captains of Industry. I nearly said Final Frontier then. I've just been recording that. Right, I've had loads of problems with mainly maintenance and power. Probably the coal's not getting through. Now, I do want to do, and this needs finishing off here. And I can see I've expanded that coal mine there, and I've put another temporary power plant running. And they're not doing anything because they're not getting any coal. Why are we getting coal from here? I'm probably running it round everywhere. And yes, I have got enough vehicles on this. We've got ten small ones and now 2 big ones. So that's 12 for 4 excavators. And they are all set to coal. Well, you can see they're all there. And we're still running short. Right, and that's nearly empty, which is going to fetch us into what I'm doing today. Imports. You can see that fluctuating there. Right, and that is coming along nice. Again, we're going to have to do round the island. And that one, that's working okay. And I did, because I was panicking and struggling a little bit, we've got another little one here, and he's working into there to get to that, and he's going to have to work in there anyway to get to this lot of stuff. All this and titanium down here, so doesn't harm, and we are working that out slowly. Right, I think that's up to date on there. Nuclear power. Now, I want to do nuclear. That's the gold mine, by the way, that hole. But, if you look, that's all the fuel we've got. And it's not... I'm going to knock this off for a while. Continue out of power. I don't think it's that. We've got very little uranium, and before I do that, I want to get the place built. I'm just looking. I'm gonna knock this lot off for a while. See if I can stabilise that power situation. We're not using that just yet, so we might as well stabilise that. And these are power hungry. I'll take a bit of them off. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put the uranium mine, but I know we haven't got a lot there. And another thing I've been having, I'm looking for, why do we do it off this one? Nuclear. Selling tanks, nuclear reactor, we haven't got that. Uranium rods, enrichment plant, crusher, that's easy. Radioactive waste storage. Love it, we can build. It's getting this fuel. So, before I start processing anymore, another problem we've been having is slag. Now I have got it coming to here. That needs another one. They're not getting a lot there. They are filling this in slowly with the slag. But what I want to do, you can see we've got slag down here. We've got slag we're processing here, and it's coming in from both. It's coming in from there, coming in from there. This is going to the dump. Well, it's not going to there. You follow this line down. We've got all this here. And I've been dumping slag everywhere. So, I want to export the slag. And we'll come to him in a minute. So, first thing, we want a shipping harbour. He's going to go there. Yeah, go on, we can uni to make him. What I've been planning on doing, I want trade contracts. Right, first one, we're going to do slag into sour water, and sour water we will process and feed into our system. Water will never go amiss, so we'll feed the water in here, we'll process it here, sour water, the processed clean water into here, back into our system. The ammonia we get from it can go here, which will then help. Now waiting for O2, because power again, continuously power. Right, what are you lot making? You're yeah, I've got coal and everything, and it's just leave one of them running. Oh, look how the medicine's gone right down. That will soon build up. Yeah, they're all outputting. And I'm not drawing anywhere near the power I need. Which is why I want to get into nuclear, but it's no use doing nuclear until I get this lot stabilised. Right. Keep an eye on that. Right, that will give us more fertiliser, which will then let me just shut a few of these. You got fuel. You're a bit low on fuel. You're getting it now. I'm gonna have to turn everything off. Look, the whole lot. And then, of course, and then the maintenance will start. Yeah, I've definitely got something wrong here, mate. Got plenty of coal coming there. Could they take an advanced... General. Gonna go that way if I do. I don't know if it will power it. And of course it won't power that one. You could go on that end though, couldn't you? And of course you're powered down now because you've no fuel. And you're not working, you've no fuel, and yet we've got tons of coal here. Yeah, you won't power up now till we get coal. Oh, you are getting a bit of coal in. There's no need to be running out of coal. Look, we've got 17,000. I don't know if that's going to work. It won't if we don't get a... Right, I'm going to have to turn half the space off. As long as I keep my maintenance. I have struggled with that. You know what? I've been doing this all day, trying to keep it going, and for some reason the power just does not want to flow. That's why I even tried putting this. And they should be getting plenty of coal. Look. Don't know where he's going with his coal, but he's going... Where are you going with that? What's he doing? There should be no coal over here. I don't know why he's putting coal in here. Okay. We'll come back to what I'm doing it now. I know where my coal's going. Should be rejecting single item loads, right? I want a first of all, we want one of them. I'm going to put a couple in. And they're going to be coal. And you're going to be... Keep export, yeah. Just export it back to wherever he's supposed to go. I'll sort the rest out after, because we're not going to get anything done today. Right, and you're going to go in that one. and into there. And then I need... You're going to be coal there. That was a good guess. There is where our coal is. Alright, I'm just gonna assign 2 trucks. Now they're gonna run around with it. Let's see if that settles the power. Right, as I was saying, we're gonna get the ammonia, ship it to here, make more fertilizer. That will come up to here, which is down. But I need to get the shipping out first. Then we're going to go on the map. In fact, we'll do one of them now. Have you done your delivery? Deliver that cargo. We are then going to do... I think it's... We'll come back to him. He'll be there in a minute. So that's one. I've got to get up to level 3. I've had it there twice. Right. Go and do another donation. She's that one. Keep him going. Trade. Right, we're gonna do slag into water. Now the next one I want to work on, because remember what I just said about uranium. I need to look into it, but I'm planning to do when I can find it. Here we go. Food packs for uranium. We're not even making food packs, and I also be wanting to look at getting parts for iron. It's getting a little bit. So that's the plan. Right, ship's in. He is going to need. Is he loaded yet? Might take him a bit. I'm sick of looking at this power. Yeah, maybe I could shut one or two of these down. I need to get this finished here. What's he doing there? Well, we'll come back to him. Okay. Got any more of these? And why are you all stuck there? Because you're stuck. You should be... I wonder if I could assign him to that. He's got a fill area here. We'll see if it works. Right. We now need I will sort this power out offline. Shipping. We need 2 fluid. And then the rest is all loose. Right, that will get us. I need to get diesel. Heavy oil. We better get that done. We've got a heavy. Oh, it's a long way to send a line. Transport. Luckily, all that is. Within reach. We don't need to get any trucks into them. Sorry for hesitating then. I was trying to get that in there. Not enough products. And our power is stabilised now. Not enough workers. Right, he's in. We're going to want a... Now, I'm going to have to work him out. Until I can sort it proper, we've got... This one here is making concrete. Or cement blocks, whatever you want to call it. Concrete's being made, shipped into there. We're using the slag to make bricks. The rest of the slag is going on there and getting dumped in that area. And then also they've got this area to fill, which is in that general setup. And then we've got where are we? I mean, they're on complete wrong part. We've got sulphur, we occasionally make slag, but we've got this slag here. And that is going to the concrete, which can be switched off. In fact, they're getting rid of that pretty quick. I don't want to mess around with the setup I've got. Because why am I bypassing that line and then joining it? Let's put a line in here for now, so I can sort it out. You lot. They're doing too good a job on emptying this. I trust catching up on all the jobs. Right, anyway, we're going to take this from here. This was full before I started. It might seem a bit daft running it backwards and forwards, but till I sort it out proper. Just want to get him out of there. I'll do it proper offline. I'm gonna get him all the way. Keep going. No, you're not joining that. all the way to here. And then we want, oh, that's a bit bright on that. Flat, no. Storage. We'll use 2 big ones. It's a bit bright, isn't it, that colour? One there. You into there. That's not connected. And then you can feed that. I'm hoping we'll get enough from the waste to keep it going. Not enough products. Okay. Then we'll feed him. Ah, he's got to go into this slot. A little bit of a miscalculation with place. No, it's not. No, it's not. Cancel that. Copy that. Put him there. Copy that. Put him there. There we go. Power seems to have stabilised itself, and I know I was getting a bit frustrated earlier, but the number of times I've tried this today, it took me 4 attempts to get it to run right. It is a tough game. Right, what? Wait, one of you. They're going to connect. That into there. That into there. I've got a feeling I've got one of these amiss. Yeah, I have missed one out. Try that again. You go into that one. You into that one. You into that one. That makes a bit more sense. And you... You'll feed into there. Alright, can we get any of that made yet? Right, I can see what we need, and we've got the power, and I've got these shut right down. What's happened as soon as I put these on? Power's playing up again. Definitely gonna have to get nuclear. Yeah, look at that lot. And you should not be on Unity. I have found one thing though. If you click on an object when you're down on power and hover over the repair, you can actually give it Unity to get it back. Now why is... Oh, let the power do itself. Right, then after that we are going to want the fluid coming back, which is going to be the wastewater. One tank should do it, but I'm going to put 2 in. In fact, I'm going to put them right there. Ooh, that pipe's going to be in the way. I didn't mean to... One should do this, but I'm going to put 2. Once we get the parts, it won't cost us. Alright, you can go into there. Do you know what? I'm gonna up it a little bit on the pipe because I want to get this transferred fast out of the ship. I should do that. Alright, can we get any of you made? Probably haven't got a lot of Unity to do it. Oh, it started making it. Right, next job. Sort the power out again and again. And now he's affecting my maintenance. Go and deliver that. Right, now we want sour water processing, which I think is... Oh, we need steam. I'll give us sulphur. We want sulphur later on. And I think we're going to need 4 of these. I'm going to pause this game. Right, I think it's 4 we're going to need. I'm going to put them here. Right, that's the water. Water and steam out. And I'm going to be mining into there. I want the... Not doing it. I'm just going to put them in as they are. And what I wanted to do is flick that. That's the way I want it. That's what I'm after. And I will copy that. That can go there. Right, we've got to get steam. Right, we have steam when it's running. How much? which is in that pipe. You're coming from... Ah, you're gonna be... Why are you short of power? It's this coal mine here causing it. And he shouldn't be. Yeah, because that's knocking... It's knocking these off now. I don't know if I can power it up. I don't think I've got any... We have got some light oil. It's got one working. Oh, and the air, what we put in, because of the problems, I have to put 2 vents in here. You see it there. I've not switched it off yet. Because this kept backlogging. Because this was running out of power. Which is affecting everything. Right, are you getting power up? Right, you've got nothing in there, so you two can be released. Gotta sign that. I don't want that in there. Right, back in a couple of minutes, guys. Let's get this power settled. Back in a minute once I got this power going. Okay, I think we got the power stabilised for now. Just see how it goes. Have you loaded that yet? We need to go back to that one. We need to be up to level 3. Ooh, and he wants the ones that are a bit dicey. But we've got to get the contract. So, back here. Load the ship. Right. While that's being built, we are going to process our goods here. Right. Sell products in. We've got 4. Should be able to do it on... You go into that one. You can go that one. That green. We don't need that on here. We finished all that. Right. We're on there. So that is steam. Now then, we're going to need 6. So one pipe will do it. Very long-winded. You're going to come up to 5. And I'm just going to plug these. I'm not doing anything fancy with the just get them built. Right, now we want water output. I'm going to make sure I can get this water out. And then you're going to go up to 5 there. Do you need to go up to 5? No, you can actually... Yeah, go on. We'll take him up to 5 and then he's out of the way. And you're going to go this way. Straight through my shit. Like I said, I'll do the fancy bits later. I need him to tie into that, because that's the input which goes into here and then it gets distributed. And there's also another pipe which is not working at the minute that feeds to the main town. And for some reason we seem to have stabilised and maintenance is coming back up. So my little rampage earlier was unneeded. And a little secret, guys, I've not had a cigarette for 3 hours. Personal choice, and it's I'm feeling it now. Right, so that's that done. The next thing is ammonia. And let's do the water. Like I said, I'll make this nice and pretty later. I hesitated then because I said ammonia is... You're going to go up to level 3. You're going to come out to there. I just want you two can combine. I want to make sure that is clear of took you long enough to go straight. Oh dear, messing about. I'll put a lift on this proper after. And I'll make it all pretty after. Right, that is the... sulphur. The sulphur we are going to take. I have got a sulphur tank some. Right, he's gonna come. From he's gonna come from level 5. We might as well run him straight. I will have to sort out access for wagons later. Why are we running low on fuel? We will need that because we're going to be doing next episode this food processor, soya beans to tofu, and then we'll be making packed food. We've also got to do chicken meat and sausage. And look at the uranium in between. And we've got illness again. Right, I think that is everything connected. Let me get it all built and I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Unity tool. Unity tool. It'll take a minute for it to get all the parts together. Sulphur is being used somewhere. Yeah, in here. Which will actually, if we could get this running. Yeah, we've blocked him in. Can I get a bridge there? I doubt it. And I do need to keep him. I'll get that sorted out. I'll just move this. I will see you in a couple of minutes when it's all built. Okay guys, I think we're ready. That took quite a bit of time. I had a food problem. And when I traced it back, it was... What did we get? Here. This was full. And it was jammed there. It took me quite a while to get it unjammed. Of course I had no Unity, did I, to move anything. We're still waiting for that being emptied. I'll get it emptied. Right, contract. We're all ready. All set up here. Hopefully it works. So let's go to our contracts. First of all, ship out. You can go and do that. And just while he's doing that, I just want to check on... Because I've had that much fun. Yeah, that is pause that can get going. We'll leave that ticking over like that. Be okay. That needs a complete redesign. What are we on? What are we researching now? What we're doing? We'll put that on. Don't know if we need it. We've got data center. Research lab is what we're doing. Okay, we're not going to do that next. We are going to try and get the ship in. The next thing we will be doing is the food. We'll get that sorted out. Maybe put a couple more lines in instead of having these split off. And of course, with the... I'm getting into that slowly. Might have to move them. We'll worry about that next episode. Right. Let's see if our ship... And he's back. So that should have given us now... This one... Do we go for level 4? We'll be wanting them eventually. I'll worry about that later. Right, we want contracts. Eight module. And it is slag for water. So if we go to this now, do we sign contract? That one should get loaded up. I have altered the path. We'll look at it proper when it's running. It's coming from here. I've blocked that line off to see how we run. If we can keep up. If we can't keep up keeping these empty, well, that line gets reopened. And that one goes to here. And this is getting it off our main line here. So we'll see how that runs. I think I'm on top of the waste. Just waiting for this ship to speed the game up. Got plenty there. Question, can we clear it when it comes back? Of course, when we're waiting, it takes forever. How much does he need to put in? Uh, 3,700. He's got quite a bit to go. We could actually... Why is he not getting any in that one? And we've got a gap there. Just spotted it. Don't know why this one's not taking anything. Because he's just the wrong way round. There we go. I'll speed our loading up. Maybe make faster bouts. It would speed it up loading. Do that one. I wasn't going to put the go faster belts in, but as long as that can keep feeding him, that would feed in quicker. Oh, it's flying through now. It's a question of, can we keep up when it comes back? Okay, back in a minute when the ship departs. It is getting loaded. It's got fuel. 80%. Does it tell me? Oh, they're nearly. They're nearly done. And that will save me dumping all this. Ah, it's the first one of them we've had as well. Yeah, nearly done. Just these two which we left. And we'll leave it running full speed. I'm not going to do fuel saver for the first run. Just to speed it up so we can get it back. And we can make sure this lot here runs. I had one or two pipes I forgot to put in and confused myself which way they were going. 2 to go. Get in there, get in there. Could send him now, but they've gone through a full skip of that. And this should take a strain off the water on the island, maybe. And then we've got to find a place to put the next ship. We're not ready for that. It's getting the food production done tomorrow. How far are we off now? 88. 90. Come on. 92. All this just to see a ship leave the harbour. 98. Should go. And there he goes. And he'll be back before we know it. And while he's gone, I'm going to get that filled in at some time. But that has finally filled in. And it's filled in quite nice. So we should be able to mine there. Yeah, the odd bit of... But what I'll do, I'll work on getting all this here. We might even get the other ship here. And I'll work on getting these mines here finished. Is he back yet? No. I thought it was him. My screen needs a clean. And I'm filling this in slowly. But I've got a bit of a problem with... fuel. Why are we out of fuel? Fuel's down. Ooh, because we've got none in the base. You go and get some. And you go and get some. And our friend's back, and he's unloading it, and we're processing it already. Right, she's got him unloaded already. That's filling him up. That is nearly out. That's going through. These are all Told you to be a mistake. Right there. We're getting the water out. That's going. That's getting the sulphur. Water's going out, which should feed into this one, which is feeding into there, and it'll feed into our general system. He might go before I'm ready, and we're getting. That's coming through nice, so that sulphur's going there. Oh, that definitely needs it in there. That's going straight into there. We can turn them on because all these power outages, which has been behaving on power. It's just that food. 1100. And we're out of fuel. Is that ship back? That's okay. It's already producing. Right, so we're gonna have to watch that. Still, that is still empty. But they're working. That'll be feeding in there. We're going to need these two for the food, which I'm going to plan on doing in this area. I might actually fill all that in. Might as well, it'll look nice. That tower is there because I had trouble getting them through this little gap. It's the easiest way to do it. What was we looking at then? Food, no, we've done the... yeah, these are a bit empty. So we'll see how that goes and how these fill up. They're all empty. At least they've got a choice of what fertiliser they use. We'll get there, we'll get there. Okay folks, I will see you in the next episode. Next one, we're gonna tackle the tofu. That's what we need to get. So it's soybeans. We'll put on new farming. There's the sulphur. Limestone, we're going to make sure. Water, we've just... new supply. Animal feed. We'll have to sort that out as well. And we can use this one to get tofu, vegetables, to a food pack. So it's one of them to one of them to 8 of them. Right. 4 fun and games doing that. And then once we've done that, we're gonna sort the reactor out. We'll sort the ship out, because then we're gonna use the food pack to get uranium. Must be that one. So donate to him, and I will see you on the next episode. I'll work on him because we're going to want him. I don't know if this is for the same settlement. We'll get him loaded. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Is he going to go out already? That has produced everything we had. And he is waiting. Okay. I can get more slag. That is no problem. I can divert more and change. I lose where I am on the map. I can change some of this. Save us using it for infill. How I'm going to direct it there, I don't know. I do know actually. Feed him onto there and reverse that line. She goes all the way back, and then remodel this here. So their suppliers. These air purifiers are supplying it. That can be turned off. I had a little problem. These won't fire up because of the gas fuel shortage. I'll push a bit more through, get more in there. And he's gone again already. Right, I will see you on the next episode, guys. It's gonna have to come out. I might actually start building here. Or should we try and get this? No, we're gonna be. Don't know where we're gonna put the reactor. I might put it in there. Get that flattened out. All that done. Get into there. Get that mined out. Okay, I will see you next time, guys, and I'll work this one. Oh, I thought that was water then. Get this filled in. Just keep moving it back. That island will have to be surrounded there so we can get into that. I thought I had you two switched off. You can go back on. I will mine uranium, but not yet. Next one, definitely the food. We're gonna block that there so no water can get in there. We can get all that sand. A lot to do. Gold is. I'm waiting for these to be emptied. Could trade gold. And somehow we've got a mound left in the middle of that field. And what else? That is paving. Do you know what? I might. Got room there. I am just... Ooh, we're going to have to watch that. We're going to start digging around. They've got all this here. And they probably want something to dig. I saw something for them to dig out. And I think that's it. I think we've covered everything there. Say, food next. Food and goods. And how... I've got to change the priority on that. I've got had them working, ignoring the outages. So they're good. That's coming up. That's 100%, and that's 100%. And we are getting a build-up set for those. Okay, I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and bye for now.